In this video, I'm going to be showing the difference between Contax G1 and Contax G2. For the purpose of comparing the two cameras, I used the same film stock, which is a Kodak Portra 800. Nothing was pushed or overexposed, everything was shot as prescribed by the light meter, so we can see the real difference between the two. Before we get into it, if you like this video, if you find my videos helpful for you or someone you know, please click like and subscribe on my channel. That would mean a lot to me, and that would also enable me and encourage me to create more videos like this. If you also have any cameras you want me to do a comparison or have any questions regarding this camera, please leave a comment below. For those of you who are not familiar with these two cameras, Contax G2 is basically the newer and improved version of Contax G1. There are a few differences, but for me the biggest difference is the autofocus system. I find that Contax G2 is actually faster in autofocusing. I'm not sure if the autofocus is actually better compared to Contax G1 though. If you're in the market and you couldn't decide which camera to get, I highly recommend getting the Contax G2 if you have the budget for it. Now, if you don't have a budget, the Contax G1 should be more than enough. I had a Contax G1 for about 6 to 8 months until I found a good deal for a Contax G2, and that's when I purchased my G2. I was more than happy with my Contax G1 and originally wasn't planning on buying Contax G2. But now after having Contax G2, I can see the difference between the focusing from G1 to G2. There's about 1 second difference when focusing Contax G1 and G2 that is mainly noticeable when you're shooting in the 19mm. When you're shooting with the standard 45mm, you don't really see much difference. For those of you who are not familiar with Contax G1, there are two versions of this camera. One is with a silver label and one is with the green label. In silver label, you cannot use wide angle lenses such as the 21mm. Now with the green label, that is the modified version, which means you can now use wide angle lenses such as 21mm. That's basically the difference between the two cameras. So that's my take with Contax G1 and G2. If you have any questions or further tests that you want me to do with two cameras, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, if you find my channel helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like the videos that I created.